space permitting. You start kneeling and do one forward roll to your original position. There you would do a back roll over the same shoulder, knowing that the back roll causes you to switch legs. From there, another forward roll and another back roll, which will switch the legs. So on and so forth. This will cause you to slowly move downward on the floor or mat in a 2 forward, 1 back type of motion. The next thing we're going to do is hand basics. We're going to use a step or a step slide straight forward, and then a step slide straight back. That's going to be accompanied by a jab cross palm strike going upward under the chin or nose 10 times on each side. You can practice this on a bag, a partner holding pads, a telephone pole, or in the air. Impact is best. Next motion we're going to use is called a step turn. You're going to trace a 90-degree turn. The front foot of your fighting stance moves out. The back foot moves to where the front foot used to be. Now you will turn your stance, face the other way, and step with the other foot and drag the next foot where the front one used to be. Now you'll turn, do it again, step, turn, allowing the shoulders to turn. Again, step, turn, and step, turn, and step, turn. This motion is going to accompany what we call a triple hammer fist going diagonally down the body. The step goes 1, and then it goes 2 and 3. When you turn the stance and move, you start with the other hand. 1, 2, 3. This is the beginner motion. This, again, can be practiced on a bag, pads, any hard object, people, whatever you like. The more advanced student would practice parry-parry, jab, cross, hook, and then step, turn, parry-parry, jab, cross, hook, or any other of the combinations can fit in here. But the basic is going to be the triple hammer fist, step, turn, and step, turn. The next motion we're going to use is going to be a slide turn. The back foot slides up. We're tracing the same 90-degree turn. You grab and elbow with the motion. Slide up, change, grab, elbow. Turn your stance. Slide up, turn, grab, elbow. Tracing 90 degrees on the floor. Slide up, turn, grab. Slide up, turn, grab. These foot motions and the hand motions do not have to be combined this way, but they contain all the basics that we will build on later. The more advanced student might practice slide up, parry, parry, jab, cross, hook, elbow, grab, and elbow. Any of the combinations can be applied here. Facing the camera, please. Next move we're going to use, forward arrow step or male triangle step. The feet come up and replace. The body does not move along the floor, but acquires a different orientation. With this motion, we are going to use a rising elbow strike that accompanies the leg moving up. Turn sideways, please. Notice that the elbow needs to be in front of the knee when it lands, so as to be able to strike an opponent standing in front of you. The advanced student might practice a parry-parry, also known as cross block, into this strike. The final basic that we will practice with the hands is going to be the female triangle, changing at the base, or what I call rear arrow step, in that the foot steps straight across so that they're in a parallel stance, and the other foot slides back to the diagonal point. Step across and slide back. You are once again tracing a 90 degrees, but the body does not turn. The body faces the middle at all times. We will step and grab and knee strike as we do this. Step, grab, knee strike as we do this. Now, the ability to double up on knee strikes or any of the other strikes is there, depending on the fitness level and time allotted to training. So the next thing that we're going to do is sliding basics for coordination with the feet, for use in kicking, knee strikes, or throws. So this is called slide chamber. We're going to slide and chamber forward, bringing the knee up every time. Slide chamber forward with the knee up. As far as you can, space permitting. This motion should be mastered before moving to the next. It's possible to add any of the strikes with the slide chamber. For instance, you could do slide chamber, double palm strike, slide chamber, jab cross hook, slide chamber, parry, parry, jab cross, grab, elbow. The next movement we're going to work on is slide chamber to the rear. The front foot slides back and the rear knee slides up, but it returns to its original position. So that the fighting stance is only on one side. Again, you can add any of the hand strikes with this. You can slide chamber to the rear and palm strike. Slide chamber to the rear, jab cross hook. Slide chamber to the rear, parry, parry, jab cross, grab, elbow. These are just an example of things that you can do. Once you've acquired both movements, you should slide chamber forward on one side and then immediately slide chamber backward on the other side. This should be done in very small steps, rapid fire motions, so that you can gain a good cardio health as well as coordination. Later on, these will be used with a full extension of kicks, but before we do that, we want to move into what to do if you have limited space. You should practice this either in a 2 forward, 1 back fashion, or in a 1 forward, 1 back fashion if no space is available at all. Making sure to practice equally on both sides. The next movement we will do will be the slide chamber alternating. Facing the camera, please, for this. One foot is in the front. We will slide and chamber up with that knee. And before it touches the ground, we will switch the stance to the other side. Slide up, switch the stance. Slide up, switch the stance. Slide up, switch the stance. Turning from the side, please, on the line. Sideways look at that. The switch should not propel you forward. The slide should. Moving slide, switch, back and forth as you move forward. The same will be true of the backward. We will slide 1 foot back, raise that knee, and then drop backwards. The stance will be switched from its beginning fashion. Facing the camera, please. On the line. Once you've acquired both motions, they should be practiced in a forward and then backward fashion. Slide chamber all the way, alternating forward, and then all the way alternating backward. If you do not have space, again, you can practice this in a 2 forward, 1 back motion, or in just a 1 forward, 1 back motion. Making sure to practice on both sides.